Welcome to today's Daytona 500, the first race of the Nascar Sprint Cup Series season here in the stop motion. 43 cars here lined up on pit road, ready to fight it out in the Great American Race to see who comes out on top and wins $1.5 million and an early championship lead and momentum. As you can see, the cars lined up on pit road. As you can see, the cars that did very well in the duels, and some of the cars that had to get in on speed because they didn't finish well in the duels, as they even take up almost the whole pit road here at the beginning. On the front row, we have fastest qualifier was Patrick in the 34 team, a team that started and parked most of the year last year. Patrick signed on, and Barrett Jackson came on board. Noelle in the 14 starts second, and she hopes to run up front and go out there and win the race. Also, the defending champion, Ryan, starts towards the back, but he's hoping to get up front and win the Daytona 500. And the second place car in points, Jeffrey in the 11 Hooters car, hopes to get Snyder Racing their first championships since 2011. And also Hunter moved from the 17 team for Snyder Racing over to the 20 car for Joe Gibbs to be teammates with Anthony Burrows, but Burrows missed the race. In yesterday's nationwide race, out of nowhere, Travis Pastrana moved his way to the front and beat out Skylark Best. And it's now time for the starting lineup. On the front row, we had the 34 of Patrick and the 14 of Noelle, the two fastest in qualifying last week. In row 2, we had the dual winners, the 10 of Alex Starr and the 11 of Jeffrey. In row 3, we had the 57 of Tyler Moore and the 4 of Manny Marino. In row 4, we have the 31 of Harry and the 20 of Hunter. In row 5, we have the 41 of Frank and the 7 of Bryce Harper. In row 6, we have the 66 of Kate and the 32 of Isaac Groth. In row 7, we have the 26 of Jacob and the 60 of John Livingood. In row 8, we have the 78 of Alex Moffman and the 36 of Gene Durpee. In row 9, we have the 6 of Snyder and the 13 of Tom Jonas. In row 10, we have the 83 of McHugh and the 369 car of Random Taxi Guy. In row 11, we have the 2 of Chandler Bowles and the 15 of Tiger. In row 12, we have the 88 of Josh and the 07 of Ricky Cam. In row 13, we have the 18 of Anthony Burrows, who I earlier accidentally said he missed the race. He did not. And the 48 of Shar. In row 14, we have the 24 of Krashalotsky and the 96 of Mr. Johnson. In row 15, we have the 8 of Roger Garcia and the 9 of Chris. In row 16, we have the 16 of David and the 97 of Bobcats Rocks 1. In row 17, we have the 25 of Noah and the 1 of Austin. In row 18, we have the 38 of Jaden and the 92, the defending champion, Ryan. In row 19, we have the 99 of Kyla and the 00 of Townsend. In row 20, we have the 3 of Nielsen and the 33 of Fisher Dillon. In row 21, we have the 93 of Ray Ray and the 84 of McHugh. And in the final row, we have the 5 who got in with the past champion, Dolt. The cars that missed today's race were Lloyd, Matt Wagoneer, Lenhart, Spare 24 Tire, Levi, Skylark Best, Alex, Weather 431, Tom Jonas, Hero Man, Jaden, Lake 2, Secret Land, Brett Yoder, Derek Noel, Dries, Warren, Steven Strasburg, Deer Hunter Cowboys fan, Lake 1, Dylan Oliver, Beaver, and Leitzel. Hopefully these cars can go to Brickyard and make the race there for a 43 car race. And down here is our new setup for the season, how our TV cameras and our cars for cutaway to show you the difference between the old style and new style car. And now here are the pace cars pulling off, and we're coming to the green flag in the Great American Race. Patrick leads them down, and we are green here at Daytona. As we continue, as Star trying to get on the bumper of Patrick, we got some little 3 wide, 41 around, big pile up already on the first lap. Cars around, cars everywhere. Caution is out on lap 1. This is unbelievable. This is again like last season. As you can see, many of the cars there. Frank, Jacob, a whole bunch of other cars. You can see the cars stuck behind the wreck. Mr. Johnson on pit road with a little damage, but he'll be able to continue. He's probably the only car in the crash that's going to be able to continue in the race. As there's all the cars out of the race already. And they didn't even get to run a full lap here at Daytona. And now the pace cars pull off, and we're going back green. The 34 leading them down. Green flag is out. Patrick leading them. And here he comes. Whoa, we got a pace car on the track, and he hits Patrick. I think that pace car driver is that cop that chased Patrick last year at the Music and News 500. Now we have cars pitting. Star leads them in. And Star taking 4 tires and fuel, it looks like. It looks like a lot of these drivers, some of them, Hunter and Living Good came out with just no tires, and 84 McHugh looks like he was turned by somebody into his pit stall. Now here we go for the green flag here on lap 8. Marino leading him down. He did not pit. Green flag. As here they come down into turn 1. Nothing going on. No one making a stupid move this time. What a run. As we're going down the backstretch, Marino keeping the lead. But here comes Harry and Krashelotsky up the high lane. But their run looks like it's stalled out. Marino looks like he's going to keep the lead here. And lead, no, here comes Hunter on the outside. Hunter coming. Big run by the 20 car. And here they come to the start-finish line. And Hunter led that lap. We're going to go down to see the cutaway cars we have this year. As you can see, the 2 cutaway cars, the old style and new style car. Our new style has the wing instead of the new spoiler they put on some of the new style cars. But the new style car has a splitter, as you can see. It's much boxier. It also includes either a wing or a spoiler of your choice. The spoiler gives you more grip and downforce. But the 06 car here is the old style. Rear spoiler, much smaller, less horsepower, but more aerodynamic. And now we're back to the race as the 4 coming into the pit. 4 was leading most of this time as he's getting 4 tires and fuel. He says he needs a wedge adjustment after the car was a little loose in the pack. As now he's going off. As now we have the lead pack coming in, Living Good. Here comes Alex Starr. Alex Starr coming in. He's going to take 2 tires and a full tank of fuel. That's the same. Krashelotsky coming in. He wants 2 tires, a small wedge adjustment, and a full tank of fuel. Noelle also wants 2 tires. Perfect car though. She's going to take a full tank of fuel and get going. The 60 of John Livingood and the 11 of Jeffrey coming in. They both want 2 tires and full tank of fuel. No changes to their cars. Their cars have been fast all day in the draft as they're pulling off, and there they go. Here comes the 57 of Tyler Moore. 5 Dalton in. He's taking 2 tires and fuel. Same with Tyler Moore. Moore says the car has been fast up in the small pack he's been running and hoping to get up front for the rest of the race and win today's Daytona. As they're going off, here we go. Here comes Jaden in, Nielsen in. He's going to take 2 tires and fuel. The 38 car is going to do the same. Looks like everyone that is pitting pretty much is going to take 2 tires and fuel. As that there is pretty much everyone but Bobcat Rocks 1. He still needs to pit. As now we'll move ahead here to lap 101 in the race. Bobcat Rocks has missed pit road. He's out of fuel. Here comes the pack. Whoa, we got a crash. Huge crash. Cars around everywhere. Red flag is out. A lot of cars damaged. As you can see, the car stopped on the track after that bad crash. Most of those cars either hit the pit wall or hit the outside wall and will not continue. As you can see, some of the cars left that were being taken over. As you can see, the cars on pit road that chose to take advantage of Townsend and Harry. And now here we come to the green flag here on lap 106. Bobcat Rocks has been sent to the back after that incident, as Matty Marino leads him down. The green flag is out. The restart. Marino leading him down. Here they come into turn 1. It's even between Livingood and Marino. It looks like they're even under caution. Here comes no one trying to make a run. No run. That's it. As we move ahead here to lap 194 to get ready for the finish of the race. Hunter leading. Whoa, we got a horrific crash on turn 4. Oh my, the 25's hit again. He's flipped up in the air hard. Red flag is out. Bad crash for no one. This is not the first time he's had a bad crash. You can see the car stopped there. Worry has been put on no one. Helicopter is there to transport him to the nearest hospital after this horrific crash. He will be airlifted to Halifax Medical Center nearby for further evaluation. As now we move ahead here to the green flag here on lap 199. 2 laps to go. Hunter leads him down the 12th car field. Crashalotti gets ahead a little bit going into 1 as here comes Marino and Livingood. John Livingood pushing Matty Marino. As here Crashalotsky holds the lead. He's right now going between lanes back and forth on the finish here. Crashalotsky leading. Matty Marino trying to get a run. Alton on the high lane getting a push from Towns. Crash went too high. Here comes Hunter and Matty Marino. Ooh, Crash got a pretty good distance there, but Matty Marino and Hunter are still trying to get there. Crashalotsky moves down. He's got a lot of movement. He's going to cause a wreck soon if he doesn't stop. And Marino coming low. Here comes Crash. He cuts down Crash. Cars around. Crash everywhere. Cars wrecked, but they took the final lap. There won't be any caution. It's going to be a 2-car race. Marino and Mr. Johnson are probably going to have a photo finish. Here comes Matty Marino out of turn 4. Johnson loses it. He blows up on the final lap. Matty Marino's going to win the Daytona 500 easily. No competition for the win. Oh my God, nobody's probably ever seen this before. Coming out of turn 4, Matty Marino will win the Daytona 500 as a rookie without any competition. Now we're going to take you to a replay of that final lap crash. As you can see, Matty Marino gets a run, Crashalotsky came down, and they all started piling it up. As you can see, some of the cars involved, they're trying to clean it up. Unbelievable wreck. Mr. Johnson there sitting on pit road, the engine still put out smoke. At least he finished second, but I think he had a chance to win as Marino doing the burnout and now driving the car to victory lane. Matty Marino is the winner here in the Daytona 500. Marino will take an early points win and hopefully take this momentum on the rest of the way in the season. Matty Marino is your 2013 Daytona 500 winner. To the awards we give out after every race. The heartbreak of the race goes to Mr. Johnson after blowing an engine. The rookie of the race is Matty Marino after winning the Daytona 500. The biggest mover was the 84 of Alton, who started 42nd. The Bobcat of the race, which is now renamed Award of the Idiot of the race, is the pace car who came on track. The most laps led is Crashalotsky. The biggest comeback is the 97 of Bobcat Rocks 1, who ran out of fuel at one point, but came back to finish 10th. After race info, we had 6 cautions, lead change 61, and an attendance of 106,000. The results: Matty Marino first, Mr. Johnson second, Don Livingood third, Jaden fourth, Harry fifth, Crashalotsky sixth, Hunter seventh, Alton eighth, Townsend ninth, and Bobcat Rocks 10th. Here's some of the cars that finished in the back of the field who didn't even get to finish lap 1 or in the wreck earlier in the race. And here are the points. Matty Marino takes 220 points, and Mr. Johnson is second by 5. As we head in the Brickyard, we'll see what happens. And this is thanks for watching today's Daytona 500 from Daytona International Raceway.